So today we with John, and you're
Mr. John.
Mr. John.
Yes.
So today we with Mr. John to interview about intercommunication in workplace. So Mr. John, before we start our interview, could you please introduce yourself?
Okay. Actually, my full name is Loy N. Cheng, John Loy. Okay.
John.
Actually, currently my age is 60 years old. Okay, 60 years old, and then currently I'm a General Operation Manager for KKL Body and Paint Work Sendian Berhad. That means my job scope is to control, to manage for 3 branches for Toyota Body and Paint Shop. Okay, so actually I have a diploma in mechanical engineering. So and then I have we call it a diploma selanjut untuk automotive. Okay, so basically I'm in this line. I have total 30 over years experience. Okay, I mean in the refinish market sector. That means is we call it the baik pulih untuk kenderaan. Okay, so you don't mind I mix a bit with English and Bahasa. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay to mix a bit. Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Actually, I'm started in the 80s as a demonstrator. Okay, in automotive line. So actually, I starting then in the 90s. I do it joining with a German company. Okay, to develop in this East Coast area. They mean Kelantan, Terengganu, and Pahang. All the aftermarket segment. That means the automotive body and paint job. Okay. Then after that, in the 1990, so I was joining BSF. That means it's one of the German company. So handling Asia Pacific role. As a trainer for Asia Pacific. Okay. So after that, I joining an American firm, also as a trainer and for Southeast Asia region. So mainly my job scope mainly is training to train people how using the paint system, how to improve the business segment. So this is all my background. So until today, I'm considered is like a semi-retirement. So I also have appointed by this GPK, Kesuma is a Jabatan Kementerian this Sumber Manusia, as a pakar negara, they mean expert for car painting. To organize and participate the World Skill event. So in 2018, we have the first time to participate the World Skill ASEAN in Bangkok. So then I Malaysia represent 2 staff in this car painting category, and also this is the first time we have the excellent medallion medal. That is on the World Skill ASEAN. So in 2018, we also represent Malaysia to World Skill Asia at Abu Dhabi in UAE. So that is the first time for Malaysia we win the first gold medal for World Skill Asia in car painting category. Okay. Then after that the performance we train one of the presenter, that means we train one of the contestant to participate World Skill International Competition in Kazan. That is Russia. Okay, so until today I still active with this World Skill Malaysia, and also ISO as an advisor for Institute Kemahiran Mara KK. So in all the group. So partly mainly is just only on as a consultant basics. Okay, so this is roughly my background.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. John, for the
information.
for the detailed work experience that you have. we can see that you have like multiple
So many experience.
so many experience in automotive industries.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so before we start our question, I want to ask if Mr. John familiar with intercultural communications, since you know you work with different races in your workplace.
Actually, of course, you know that our country is a multiracial country. So of course, I mix a lot of different people, different races. But to me, we still a Malaysian.
Yeah.
Okay, normally I mix around, and then you know that myself, I'm grow up in the kampung also. Actually, myself, I'm a Johorian.
Oh.
Okay, I'm born in Johor, so merantau in Selangor, almost 42 years old. 42 years. So I was in Selangor. So I can say, it's a long time already. I mix a lot. I know how's the Malay culture. We call it adat resam. Okay, but when India or anything, we need to have a mutual respect. Of course, because we have a multiracial country, we need to respect each other races. This is how I interpret in my workplace. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we can see that Mr. John is really understand about intercultural communication. So we're going to start our first question. So Mr. John, are there any specific words or phrases that you avoid using when talking to people with other Malaysian, because they might not understand or might misinterpret them?
Okay, to me, just as example, like just now I mentioned before, okay, we need to respect each other. As I mentioned, our country is a multiracial country, and then we have a multi-culture, we have multi-religion, you know. You see, like in even myself, why I understand, I mix a lot of Malay friends, Indian, even any other race, but the most important thing, we need to respect each other. We not mention anything, the sensitive issue, sensitive thing to our friend. Okay. So this is very important. We need to respect each other. So if like Malay people say kita datang rumah orang, kita kena beri salam. You see, this is what I mean. So even same thing, is it even they say like umat Islam, like Malay. So we know that when they when they solat the time bang, we cannot make bising. We need to respect. It's the same like in Chinese. They say we pray. They cannot fool around. We need to respect each other. So this is very important. Is depend individual family, individual people how to educate the children. You get my point? This is one. That's why today is actually I'm appreciate Cikgu give me an opportunity to introduce to you, because we know each other, because it's correct topic. It's correct topic to me. Because I'm the person that saya tak kira what race you are. The most important thing, you must have the Malaysian IC. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I mean is we need to mix a lot, and I can share whatever my experience to have. I don't care whether you're Malay or Indian or whether you're Eurasian, everything. All we must equal and fair with all the races.
So I, from my point of view, that I understand that what you say is that we need to like have respect
No matter
no matter what races they are, you know,
we come from.
we come from.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why this is what I mean. We must have a mutual respect. This is very important. If then we must be careful. We don't mention any sensitive issue. So this is because as I mentioned again, because we are in the multiracial country, we must love each other and care and sharing.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because we are Malaysian. You know my Lord?
Yes. Yeah, that's
This
right.
is what I mean.
Yes.
But to me, today, no doubt, this is your excitement. But to me, I need to share with you. I know you record, but I don't care. But because I you know, I'm sincere. I'm sincere. You know, please say we must ikhlas. So to be sincere, I share with you my experience, how I feel. Because sometimes when people say, yes, I'm a Chinese, but I'm a Malaysian Chinese. You understand my point? So we need to know each other. We care. Then, like I mentioned, then between that, then in future, we will know gap for each other. This is the key point. Then I feel proud. Both of you speak a very good English.
Yeah, we take English communication.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Fantastic. You know that even if myself, my personal point of view, not just only English. If you got chance, you learn some Chinese. Then will be feel better. You see, because you know why? Because now you look at the whole region. Now I'm talking about the whole Asia. Now you know, in China, it's bigger. You know why? When I'm working as a trainer in this region, I travel a lot. You know, Southeast Asia have 10 countries. Just talking about Southeast Asia, we have a 10 country. Okay, you can look at Vietnam, you look at Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines. You know, how I facing when I'm a trainer in the different country, because most important, I need to understand their culture first.
Yes.
When you learn the culture, then you know how the people, how the races, how the country, they run the whole thing. So this, I say mutual respect.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. That's why, you know, normally in this region, even they respect we as Malaysian, because why? We can speak multi of language. Like myself, I can speak fluent Malay, I can speak English, I can speak fluent Mandarin. Of course, my mother tongue dialect. You understand my point?
Yes.
So we must feel proud. Me as a Chinese, because why? Okay, I'm not a Malay, but I try to learn bahasa because why? To want to have a good communication to Malay, to my friend or Malay friend. So they more understand about me. Oh, Mr. John ni cakap bahasa Malaysia fluent dan boleh pasir. They don't faham. Then when I give any talk, when I train any conduct any training, then I can speak the language they understand, that easy to have communication. Okay?
Yes. Thank you so much for the perfect answer.
Yes.
So we're going to move on to our second question. So Mr. John, if you have any experience interacting with young people in your workplace, you might notice that they often use like slang in their conversation, like this Gen Z slang.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's why, you know, like myself, maybe I prefer you call me uncle, don't you call Mr. John. So I feel that is too, how to say, terlalu protocol, you know. So I mean, so the same thing like now I with G generation, I use my momentum and tone to same their thinking, their mindset. So I cannot use as an age of 60 to talk. So you will feel that ini cerita dengan atuk ni. You understand my point? So I need to try to follow. We call it the momentum. Like we sing a song, we need to follow the tone. We need to follow the key. Like they say, some like you or your generations, you like to play TikTok, like to Facebook. So I need to update myself. So maybe like they say maybe a little bit some slang. So I need to follow the momentum. This is what I feel. Okay.
Mr. Joe, you said like you need to follow the momentum of Gen Z slang, right? So do you find it like challenging to communicate with these youngsters? And so how do you manage and overcome that difficulties?
Okay, really it's very difficult because the game so different. Okay, for me, for myself, when my time, I'm starting without the handphone. I think you all don't know about, sometimes when the first time the phone we have to dial. New current, when we have pager, we have iPhone, we had iPad, we had iPod, everything. So you see, to me, I myself, I born in 1964. You can see so far the time. So the time, because we have the objective, we have struggled before. Not like you're so enjoying when you're starting to study. You have like even now we can online to talk. Those say we have no chance. We only have used letter, send, post for how many days to receive, then only reply back. Now even we can use handphone, WhatsApp, WeChat, everything, Instagram. You see so much of advance, but time changing. As for me, as for me, I need to follow to. You see, like people say, I need to change myself. I'm difficult to change people, but I change myself to suit the environment.
Yes.
You get my point? Yes. That's right. When I saw the question that you asked, it really make me trying to communicate with the current situation people now, especially the student. So I'm trying to, I think some of the institute, they invite me to give a talk. How about this study for this future? What will be going on? So like you all, some of the G generation or Y generation, they have a different like our time. Like, you see, like my time, even I'm studying a vocational school those days. I'm from my background is from vocational school. I'm staying in the hostel. So I live in the hostel. You see, so I have the experience. Those days I still remember there is a 400 students in the hostel. They have girl and boy. So I still remember the time. In the bulan Ramadan, because I'm the few Chinese that is different. I live the same. I'm trying to learn. How they sahur. On Islam. I try to learn. I follow. I wake up because why? I want to understand on Muslim how they sahur, how to take the Ramadan month. So then I have experience before. Then I understand how's the adat Islam like you. Then even they say Deepavali or Christmas. I understand the Christian how they celebrate everything. Me, I'm a Buddhist. I'm a Buddhism, but I understand because I understand how on Islam, how the Christian everything. So we know each other. Then easy to communicate lah. So that's why I'm saying momentum kan kita
keep the momentum.
Yes. I'm trying to suit the gap with the Y generation or Z generation, same thing. So we need to see how the scenario. Actually today you all said the question is really very effective. This is how I feel, then how I set it up. You will get more points. It's like current situation. We call it a Madani. Malaysian Madani. Point? Yeah. So that's why. You see, even like when I as a kid, I grew in a kampong. We have a multi-racial. We play football with all Indian, Malay. We actually those days we already have the Satu Malaysia. So I've been through that. But current now, a lot of Japanese, they never been to the kampung life, I've been as a kampung life, even like my kid, they don't know how's the kampung. Yeah, this is what I mean, okay? Yeah, this is how I click, and then how I mix together with the Z generation, like you say, at least.
Okay. There is like you can see that Mr. Joan like trying like a lot of ways to connect with youngsters.
Yes.
Okay, so for our third question, are there any specific words of sorry, I'm going to start again. So the question is, what are some gestures or body movement that are considered polite or impolite in your culture? Like like in Chinese culture.
Okay, actually, sure they have. Is how you which type of scenario or situation. You see, is it even not just only like talking about Chinese? You see, sometimes you can see the difference with the Chinese when they learn in the Chinese school. They mean sekolah kebangsaan, jenis kebangsaan. They mean Chinese school.
JKC.
Yes, then yang ada yang sekolah rendah jenis Malay school. So you can see the different, very different. You understand? Yeah. So maybe now currently we don't have an English system. We only have a bahasa. So even a lot also different also. So when you need a lot, so you need to meld together on the culture, like I mentioned. You need to have an individual culture to merge in. This is what I mean. So sometimes you're facing somehow to say a gate. We call it a gate because the age and the mindset they have a different thinking. Okay, you agree that?
Yeah,
okay.
You get that. Like I just asked, like are there like any specific gestures like like seems polite that if we do if Malay do is there like any specific gestures like if Malay do and then it seems like polite in Chinese culture?
I actually there is no like Chinese culture or Malay culture. It depend your mindset. How you have a mutual respect for each other.
I see.
So it's the same thing like I as a Chinese, but I cannot force people say I'm a follow the use Malay kebudayaan. No, what I mean is you must respect. You must. So that's why I like to use the word adat resam. You understand my point? So I must use the right word. So they say in solat time. I know that this time is waktu maghrib. My Muslim friend is solat now, so I cannot disturb. So I must have the right time to meet him. Same thing like Chinese. You understand my point? They have a certain time. This is what I mean.
Okay, that is such a great answer. It's like it's just the same. Like we don't have like any differences in our culture. Like there's like if like that's
there's no specific.
There's no specific gestures.
No specific. It's just an example. Don't worry. I correct both of you. It's the same like in the Malay parent or like Chinese parent or Indian parent. We need our children to be good.
Yeah.
It's the same. So you must think. Just think. It's not calculate you are Chinese or Malay. No, actually all the same.
Yeah.
We need our children be good. So that's why both of you have this topic. Actually, this topic is good topic for both of you.
Yes.
So you have some mindset for my experience at my age, because now I'm 60, maybe I can become your grandfather. You understand?
Yeah.
You more understand how the old generation people like me, talk. Because I've been through so many things. You still, Masa said, kita bukan terkongkong, tapi kita kena exposure. Then you know how the world different, in between outside and ourselves. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I will continue with our fourth question. So, Mr. John, how does your coworker from different cultures make you feel included at work? And can you share examples of respectful communication and teamwork?
You mean that how am I to, they say, my worker, they mean they have a different, how am I suit their culture, right?
Yes.
Okay, just example, that means you know that I have the Malay staff, okay? You know that, so that's why my working place also have a surau. You understand my point? So I as I mean as a majikan, I'm the owner of the business. Of course, I encourage. I'm no control. They want to have a solar because I also always encourage and compulsory them went for solar. You see, so that's why I'm saying like the first question that you asked me, how am I to? So that's why we need to suit people's culture. That's what I mean. Mutual respect. Always encourage mutual respect. It's very important. Yeah.
I see.
So that really clear. The answer is really clear for our fourth question. So if that case, so we move to our fifth question. So imagine if you are in a meeting and there are misunderstanding or disagreements. So how do you handle this situation?
Okay, of course. Sometimes this is a normal scenario happen in any organization. So normally, as owner or as a head of the organization, so I need to see what is the root cause of this thing happen. Yeah, I need to find out what's the root cause. What happened? This guy and this guy have some misunderstanding. So I need to find out what is the actual root cause that I mentioned. So I must find the actual solution to fair for both sides. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, so
is there like any like misunderstanding that like causes because of culture differences? Like means like that if as example like this Malay co-worker like making like some rude I don't know, like they have like maybe they maybe say something rude about your culture. Is there like any misunderstanding because of that?
Is that is not a misunderstanding. Sometimes this is your mindset. Actually, the question that just now from the first question until almost this question, actually all is related. So that's why, as I mentioned, your mindset, how you think. If your mindset against mutual respect, then if they say you have respect each other, like same thing just now. Sorry, your dad I call Cikgu Black. You see. Suddenly he come up from the picture. Sorry, today I call Cikgu because I always call them is a Cikgu, not Encik. Because you know, actually to them, your dad call me Sifu. So that's why because they respect me, they know. So that's why this is what I mean. It depend if they rude to me. So I say, hey, why you so rude to me? So you need to explain to him, try to encourage him, try to convince him. So we need to have a benchmarking. So the benchmarking is being that just show him the example what we need and what he should or her should learn.
So basically, respect is very important lah, no matter.
Exactly. This is very. If they say like I mentioned again, if I not respect you now, both of you ask me a question. Sorry lah, I got no time lah. I want to sleep now. How do you feel? You understand my point?
Yes. I really understand it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we move on to the last question. So what kind of slang do you use, and how do you see the uses of slang help in conversation between races?
okay, if they say sometime maybe I use the slang like, they say maybe on Kelantan, I use Kelantan language. Gawe giman no. So when I use the same slang because I'm Johorian. Okay, I'm Johorian. You know that bangsa Johor.
Yeah.
Okay. So this why you must have know how to use the slang. Sometimes I like to speak. They say Negeri Sembilan. So Minangkabau. You understand my point? So they try to use. Then even like Sabah in Borneo. I mean they say something proud. They say onsoi. You see? Sabahan like to swim. So this why you must know the culture, follow the momentum, understand the culture, what type of slang they follow. You see, like in I think you have stopped. Maybe your classmate or school have people saying that like Sabahan. Okay, for our play we say it, okay, but to them they say ba. You didn't have a point. So if they say my staff is Sabahan, I didn't say okay. I said ba. Boss ba. So this is some of the slang to suit the gap, they didn't feel. You see, like both of you, when starting maybe it's not good lah. How is Mr. John like? This is depend how you how you approach a person. How you start to mix the person, how you approach, you starting. So you have in the respect way to approach them. They feel no gap. They don't have a defensive, so they feel more open. Okay.
Yeah. So actually we also have one friend from Johor, and Johor basically use tapi at the end when it's like when they talking, they use tapi kan.
I do. So sometimes they I know they have sometimes have a slang also. They have it depends which daerah you from, which district you from, especially Johor.
So you can see that we can see that when we try to have similar slang with the people we want to approach, I think it's more easier for
communicate.
For us to communicate.
Yeah.
Exactly, because why you see like myself, like I mentioned just now, because I travel a lot in the region, especially in Thailand. In Thailand you cannot use the eyes contact. In Thailand, sometimes when they speak, you follow a little bit like Thai tone. They say, okay ka, okay ka. You understand my point? Sometimes this is what they are slang, but you need to have some slang. They feel more comfort. I know in Malay word we call it dirasa selesa. This is the key thing. So even in Vietnam, I can't speak a Vietnam word, but I try to learn and then I listen. When I watch the TV, then when I do training, I ask, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is how you all call in the local language. They say mui ai ba. So every time when I talking to them, mui, it's one. Now they know. So this is how I use the individual country language, the slang. This is what I mean.
Yeah. So I think we got all of our answer that we needed, and I think that Mr. John's answer is really perfect.
Yeah, very meaningful.
I think
it's very great talking to you.
Thank you. You're most welcome. It's my pleasure. Actually, it's my pleasure.
Thank you for sharing your perspective and great work experience working with other cultures, with other Malaysians. Thank you so much, Mr. John.
You're welcome. You're most welcome.